this time, I'd like to invite Annabelle Camacho to come on stage. Before she gets started, I wanted to go over the instructions for the program. If you open it this way, you'll need to turn it this way. Annabelle was newly elected our ASB president, so she will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thanks, guys. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Governing Board, Superintendent Hilbert, faculty, staff, families, guests, and graduates, my name is Sean O'Neill, and it's my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for Washington Middle College High School. I would like to introduce some distinguished guests that are present here today. Superintendent Cheryl Hilbert, Board President Jackie Duhong-Wong, Board Vice President Sarah Kirby-Gonzalez, Board Clerk Alvaro Venegas, Board Trustee Christy Barnes, Board Trustee Kobe Pizzati, and then I know in the house is somewhere is Assistant Superintendent Stan Moisich. Thank you. Also, I'd like to introduce as a group our insane staff behind the folks here. So let's give a round of applause. Before we get into the fun piece, I just wanted to say what an honor it has been to take care of your children for a little bit over the last 4 years and watch them grow from, what do we say, 8th grade plus 2 months, is what we call 9th graders, to the young people that they have become today. This is a special group for me. Last year was our first year of students who went through Washington Middle College High School. There were 11 graduates. This year we've got 36, and these are the kids that before we get to the program, there are a couple pieces that we're going to give out. Normally, Senator Pan hosts an event at the Capitol to celebrate the most outstanding student and the most improved student as voted by the school's staff. Because of the uptick in COVID cases, they are not having that event in person this year, so we have those awards with us. So if I could have Ramos-Chile come to the stage.
Proud of you!
I think that's the first time I've mispronounced her name in all 4 years. Sorry. So Kiara was voted most outstanding student by the staff.
We love you!
And voted most improved is Dulce. I should have taken longer to say her name. Solcido. All right, let's get to the program. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce to you our salutatorian, Mrs. Olivia Fisher.
Hello everyone. Wow, this is nerve-wracking. I'm scared, so if my voice is rattling, that is why. I will try and go slow, but yes. Hello, welcome. Congratulations, we're finally here. It wasn't easy. Socially and academically, we all faced numerous challenges. Adjusting to a new environment, working to learn new skills. For me, that meant learning simple things like how to share a Google Doc. Worrying about forming relationships, trying to balance finals and sleep. Again, that one didn't go too well for me. Struggling to be productive when the senioritis struck, lacking confidence in yourself or your worth, and every other thing that came up along this journey. There were plenty of challenging moments, but there were also a lot of wonderful ones. Okay, I'm shaking again. High school gave us a space to meet people, learn new things, and if we were lucky, understand more about ourselves. What upsets and inspires us, what brings us joy and fulfillment, like doing something we love, maybe that's drawing or crocheting stuffed animals, playing guitar in a quad, or making decorative baked goods, receiving a high grade on an assignment you worked tirelessly on. Can I say mob project? Wow, that took a lot out of me. Listening to a really good song, or saying something beautiful, be it a thing, the world, a loved one, yourself, because all of you are so beautiful. Eating a really comforting meal after a long day at work or school, because also, some of you in here have part-time jobs, and you deserve extra recognition for that because, wow, that's not easy, balancing that on top of school. Or being with your friends, watching the people in your life smile when recalling what they did over the weekend, hearing about San Francisco at night for the third time, or the overwhelming joy of a future banana slug when she was listening to her favorite band in concert, viewing your chef friend's step-by-step instructions of how to make lasagna, or seeing the valedictorian light up because she chose to follow her passion. Oh gosh, singing along to The Weeknd and Doja Cat, missing school for pancakes and Mickey Mouse, sharing fun anecdotes about old teachers and classmates, going on field trips to a farm, Old Sac, and colleges, creating memes for quizzes, finessing our way out of TRFs and CSGs. Thank you for letting that happen. Wow, those were not fun. Planning school events, and excitedly helping each other work through grammar practice on the whiteboard way back at the first campus. It might not seem like it in a moment, but these are the sort of random things that make life life, and that will help you when you inevitably encounter more struggles down the line. So try and remember the little moments, comments, and experiences next year when you're swamped with schoolwork and miss your family because you've never been away from home for so long. You're sick of the dining hall food and overweighting to do laundry and sharing a bathroom with so many other people. Try and show gratitude for the silly things that make you smile, for your friends, the photo updates your family sends, the coffee that really hit the spot, how your hair's cooperating for the first time in a week, for the flowers on the ground and the extension you were given in one of your classes. Beautiful memories made while here. Hold on to anything and everything that makes you smile, no matter how small, because I promise you, they make the world of a difference. I know you're all going to do great. Congratulations again, class of 2022.
Up next for the president's perspective, Ludwig Camacho.
¿Cómo no? Si lo acercaste, pues.
Testing. Okay. Good afternoon. So if you don't know me, I'm Ludwig Camacho, student body president, and now four-year Washington Middle College student. When I originally came to Washington Middle as a freshman, I did not understand the importance of college credits at all.
Now, after attending Washington Middle College for 4 years, I can confidently say I made the right choice then. It took me until the end of my sophomore year to realize it, but this was the right choice to stay. I made many friends in a caring environment here at Washington Middle. I didn't have to think hard when knowing what I'm going to miss about our school. I mean, I spent 4 years of my life here. I will miss all my fellow peers the most. I don't think anyone could ask for a more fun and unique class. Yes, we're like 40 students, but I don't know many schools that have an entire senior class that feels like a friend group. I will miss all of you. If we don't see each other after this, don't worry. In about 10 years, I'll send you a message on Facebook asking how you've been and invite you to the first class of 22 Washington Middle College High School reunion. So my fellow comrades, just remember, Wig loves you all. I'll also miss all my loving teachers here at Washington Middle. I also think no one could ask for better teachers. Thank you. I love being taught by every single one of my teachers at Washington Middle. Wrapping up my senior year, I have to give a shout out to Miss Judge, even though she's not here, who has known most of our Stonegate kids since we were in middle school, and coming back to teach us one last time before we go to college. I'm also thankful for the wonderful Miss Mack, who has taught us every single year we've been at school. I'm also thankful for Mr. Marks, who helped us, but also taught us chemistry and AVID. Thank you, Mr. Marks. Thank you, Mr. C, for teaching us math. Even though sadly we only had him 1 year. But thank you, Miss Nian, for photography club and for letting us act out Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet during English class. Yes. I hope you enjoyed your MLA formatted message in your yearbook. Thank you, Ms. Sawyer, for the 2 years of AVID we spent with you through COVID and our final year of high school. I'm super thankful for you helping us with all our random college things. I'm thankful for all of you. Also, watch out for that random Facebook message in 10 years that invites you to the first class of 22 high school reunion. Don't worry, I did not forget about our other staff. I'm also thankful for you. Every single one of you has helped me in some sort of way. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Lorena. Thank you, Leslie and Bobby Joe. If that means you're helping me with transcripts, planning dances, or helping me when I come for my 4th plate of food at lunch, it all means so much to me. Thank you so much. I also have to give a huge thank you to all my family and friends. In particular, I want to give a huge shout out to my grandparents who just traveled here all the way from Sweden to come watch me and my brother graduate from high school. I love you guys. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all that you have put into me and my brother to make us and give us everything that you possibly can. I love you too. And thank you, Sister Bella, for putting up with me and Leo's metal music on the way to school. I need you guys to get hyped for this next man. Well, I thank the staff, I thank the teachers, and family and friends. But I'm missing the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sean O'Neill. AKA our principal, AKA that man. Since you are sort of graduating with us, Well, congratulations on your new job. I know for a fact you're going to kill it there, just like you've done such a great job here at Washington Middle. The class of 22 need to get you a gift of some sort. We didn't know what to do. We're running out of time. It will make sense eventually. But yeah, here's this bucket. We sort of decorated it. It's gonna make sense. I'm gonna leave it up here because again, it will make sense. But thank you, Mr. O'Neill! Okay, so I didn't know how to end my speech. I'm gonna be that guy that admit it right here at the end of my speech. I truly felt my senior quote was the best way to end it, so here it goes. Alles hat ein Ende, nur die Wurst hat zwei. Translated, everything has an end, only a sausage has two.
Thank you, Lupe. And each year, we ask the seniors to invite someone to come speak at their graduation, and so far it's been staff members. This year, it's I'd like to introduce to you Mr. David Marks.
All right, congratulations, class of 2022. I'm so excited for you. So how you feeling? Good? Yeah! Good. I want you to just look around for a minute, look at all these people who are here today, all your loved ones, your friends, your teachers, your staff. They're here because they love you and they support you. And I want you to think for a minute about all those people who are not here for some reason or another, but they also love you and support you. They are here 100%. We're so proud of you and excited to watch you leave the Washington Middle College nest. Yes, it's a very small one, but you're about to go out and explore the world, and we can't be happier for you. So you've each thought out your plan. You know, you've had 4 years of Avid. You've thought about all the possible paths that you could lead to after graduation. And you've got the pros and the cons weighed out, right? You've thought about every possible path. And the deal is, you now made a decision of what you're going to do, right? Some of you are going to continue on at Sac City College and get your certificate or AA degree, right? Shout out, who are you? Come on. Here we go. Others of you are going out to a four-year university, whether it be as close as Sac State or Davis, all the way to Irvine or Trinity. Who are you? Come on. And we got others who are going off to the military, ROTC, and work. Come on, shout out, who are you? So, this decision making has been exciting for you, I know, and you're ready. But there are also some doubts and some fears, right? Some doubts and fears, we gotta not acknowledge them. So, that comes with adulthood. There are always decisions we make of what's the next step, and it's never a perfect decision, but we move forward, and we just go forward with both feet, and that's the important thing. We just commit to it, and we go hard. So, whatever you're feeling about the future, just believe in yourself. You can do it, both feet forward. With determination and commitment, any future path can turn out to be an exciting and successful one. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my path. So I grew up on this side of the river. I'm on the east Sac side. Natalie knows. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So I grew up in this small little community. It's called River Park. It's really strange. It's all the same. And I went to school there. All my friends were the same. The houses were the same. The cars were the same. The food we ate was the same. The language we all spoke was the same. It was a very, very small world. When I got to high school and to this point of my life, I told my family I was going to UC Santa Cruz. You can only imagine the responses I got, right? You know how far that is? It's 2.5 hours. But that's an eternity, right? There are hippies there. Fear of the hippies, right? Then I'd hear they don't have grades, which when I went there, they didn't have grades. It was narrative evaluation. The bathrooms were co-ed, even in 1989. So people were freaking out about this decision of mine to go forward to UC Santa Cruz. But I also had my doubts. You know, I had my doubts and I was worried a little bit about it. I was the first in my family to go directly to a four-year college. Nobody else had done that. But, you know, I don't even know how I did it. I faced those fears and just went forward with those both feet. You know, I just kind of embraced it all. And when I thought about what happened to me when I went to Santa Cruz, I'll start with day one. Day one, I'm licking a banana slug. I'm licking a banana slug. That night of day one, my whole dorm, in the middle of the night, is led into the forest to a small cave where we all got into this cave, and they told us to turn off our lights and not make any sound, and I realized I never knew what darkness or no sound was like, right? I was eating Thai food. I was meeting people in my dorm who were from East LA and taught me how to really make enchiladas. I thought I knew, but I didn't know, right? I had friends from Compton who had the South LA experience, friends from the Bay. I had friends that I made that were single mothers, that were veterans, people from China. My little small world exploded little by little. And by going with both feet forward at all times, I just got more and more experiences. And my perspective deepened and widened and just grew more and more excited. Eventually, you know, I was like, I gotta explore more of the world. I went with a professor for a whole summer to Yellowstone and traipsed through the woods trying to catch some little animal. I went off to Costa Rica and studied tropical ecology and lived with a family for 6 months and got to love another country. And each of these experiences led me to the next step and the next step. But in every single case, I just dove in. In that case, you're going to put your heart into it, and then when you leave it, it does hurt. Just like you guys have done that with Washington Mill College High School. When you put both feet in and you immerse yourself, yeah, it does hurt when it's over, but there's always more. So, I've been to over 22 graduations, and I've had classes before, but no class like this. You guys are one of a kind. And when I think about you, I have so many wishes for you. And the one thing that worries me the most is when I hear about those students who I thought were going to just do so great, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't work out. They are either plagued by doubts. They're plagued that their other path would have been better. The grass is greener somewhere else. Family or friends or relationship drama pulls them back to their old world, right? And all these fears and doubts take over, and they don't launch like they should. So all of these things happen. So what we have to do, and this is my best advice to you, is to acknowledge that, yeah, we're going to have doubts and fears and drama trying to pull you away from your new experience, whatever it may be. Military, a job, your 4-year school, your 2-year school. Acknowledge it and just believe in yourself. And believe you're making the right decision and you're moving forward. Some students, and this is real, feel like imposters when they get to their college. They feel like they don't belong. One of my students told me that her first day at UC Berkeley, they put everyone in an auditorium and they asked them, how many of you think you're here by mistake? And she said 90% of them stood up because they all thought they were there by mistake and they didn't belong there. What you have to do is realize you do belong at whatever your next step is. And I especially want to shout out right now, and I'd love for you to stand up, all of you graduates who are first generation college students and graduates. Could you stand up please real quick so we can acknowledge you if you're a first generation college student? You have broken through this glass ceiling, and every generation after you is going to be easier to get into college and beyond because of that. So often, though, this imposter syndrome, this not believing that you're in the right place can plague you. You have to remember, you would not have been accepted into your college or accepted into your next step if you didn't belong. If you belong there, you're going to do great. You just put both feet forward. And don't doubt it for a minute. Just say, hi, doubts, and let it go. All right? That's all you got to do. So, to wrap it all up, I just want to really say that We are so honored, and I'm speaking for all those people in that back row. We are so honored to be your teachers, and to be your mentors, and to be your friends. And this is not goodbye for any of us. We're committed to you. Sometimes I'll have students call me up and they'll be like, Mr. Marks, this is Shelby from class of, like, you don't need to tell me what class you're from. I know. I've had you for X number of years. We love you, we support you, we're here for you, and all these people are as well. So if you ever do get plagued by those doubts and you yourself cannot fight it, you have to reach out to one of us, or reach out to that new community you're about to embrace, and just go for it. Both feet forward. We love you, faculty.
Up next, it's my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Ms. Lacey McConnell.
All right. Good evening, parents, friends and family, faculty, and fellow students. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my congratulations to all my fellow graduates. We truly made it. Now, Principal, would you like to come join me by podium? From the Washington Middle College family to you, I'd like to present to you a certificate of excellence for being a fantastic principal of all this.
We love you!
From all of the seniors to you, O'Neill, thank you for providing us with a great opportunity to be dual enrolled students. Thank you for always being very approachable and for always listening to us when we barged into your room for any reason under the sun, usually to complain about something. You will be dearly missed by us all, and we couldn't feel more honored to be your final Washington Middle College High School graduating class. I now like to take a moment to personally congratulate the following students who have worked hard to earn not just one, but two associate degrees during their high school careers. Please stand when I call your name and hold your applause until the end. Ramos-Chile,
Woo!
David Melisha, and myself. We three are graduating with two associate degrees each in interdisciplinary studies, arts and humanities, and social and behavioral sciences. I know this journey wasn't easy. I know this journey wasn't easy and sometimes seemed impossible, but we did it, and I couldn't be prouder to be standing here with you both today as degree holders. I have so many fond memories of you two. From yearbook club to late night phone calls ranting about classes, I've cherished every moment. I'm so proud of you both. Please join me in a round of applause for our huge accomplishment. All right. Feels like just yesterday we were young old freshmen over at the old campus, and now look at us here as successful young adults. I know we all miss the old school dearly, but I can safely say we've all made the new one our home away from home. We've had our fair share of teachers come and go, some wonderful and some not so great. Endured millions of Zoom classes, and we've used Rate My Professor more times than what you can consider healthy. But look at us, here we all are. Content keeper, we will never forget you, and we certainly won't miss you. The number of times we've had to reload our tabs while Miss Mac was trying to start the ed puzzles with none of us is a number that just clearly doesn't exist. Even before entering high school, I knew I wanted the position of valedictorian. Staying up every night until 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 a.m. working on homework definitely wasn't my smartest choice. I can safely say energy drinks have now become my best friend. Hearing that? My closest friends will tell you that I was the hardest working, most exhausting zombie to ever walk a hall at WMCHS. When it came time to decide my next steps following high school, I was super nervous about applying to the right colleges, doing the proper research, etc. As I assume we all were, but with guidance from Ms. Sawyer and Mr. Marks, we did it. I knew from the beginning I wanted to attend university after high school, so several UCs and state schools were added to my application list. Once admission decisions began rolling out, I was very excited because I was hearing nothing but yes from every institution I applied to. However, once I began getting rejections, I questioned my work and wondered if any school I got into would be the right fit for me. Granted, I was applying to very challenging schools with an extremely impacting major, but of course, at the time, none of that was in my mind. Over time, I became less and less excited about college, and honestly, didn't even want to go anymore, because all of my joy and hope for the future was slowly diminishing. However, my perfect school was right in front of me the entire time. When I set up my campus visit for Sonoma State, I wasn't very excited to go, because I was in the mindset state schools just weren't for me, so I almost canceled it. But I ended up going because why not? I had nothing to lose. As soon as I stepped out of the car, I had this instant feeling that it was the place for me. I was utterly shocked that I felt this way, and the entire time during the visit, I was trying to psych myself out by thinking that I didn't like it because I had applied to the biology major, which I knew deep down wasn't the right choice for me. My heart was already sold on the campus, so I was lost in the sea of the unknown about what my future would look like. In the coming weeks, as I talked to my peers and teachers about my college options, it was clear to them that Sonoma was the perfect fit for me. Yet, I was still internally battling with the idea of choosing a state school over a UC. Every day, my peers were asking me about Sonoma and saying how I felt about it, and yet I still wasn't able to see truly what was right in front of me. I honestly couldn't fathom the idea and thought I was automatically a failure if I chose a state school, because in my mind, it was essentially me working so hard all throughout high school and even before that just to settle for a state school. All my life, I was told that state schools were worse than UCs, yet that's definitely not the case. Because of the unrealistic expectations I set for myself, I missed the opportunity to spend more time with those who matter the most. If you have the chance to spend quality time with those you love, take it. Never let schoolwork be a reason for you to have regrets later on in life. Had I not taken the time to listen to those around me, I might have missed my calling. I had an extremely negative mindset for so long towards furthering my education. But once I decided to change my major, I realized my plans were derailed by my passion. Throughout my STC career, I dabbled in early childhood education courses and quickly realized that I was captivated by the subject, and pursuing it was my best course of action. Without my best friend, thank you Kiki, influencing me to take my first course in the subject, who knows where I'd be today. Who knew peer pressure could be a good thing? The final step in my university choice happened after I was granted access by the Dean of the Early Childhood Studies major at Sonoma to switch my academic discipline far after the deadline already passed. Because of this opportunity, I knew it was fate and that I needed to take a leap of faith and follow my gut. Moral of the story is, no matter whether you're continuing on SCC, attending a UC or state school, going to the military, or continuing your work right after high school, know that I'm proud of you. Never let someone else in your life and make choices that best align with your hopes and dreams, not those around you. High school is a very stressful time for us all, and now, as we are moving onward to our next steps in life, go with confidence and trust your instincts. I'm so very proud of all your hard work, and you should all be extremely proud of your accomplishments thus far. Trust me, they have not gone unnoticed. I have no doubt that the class of 2022 is going down in history as one of the most successful Washington Middle College high school classes to ever come. I'd now like to take a moment to thank a few special teachers here at Washington who have truly changed my life. Thank you, Mr. Ceballos, for always being excited about anything that happens Tuesday and Thursday morning. I'm truly sorry for missing so many of your TA classes. However, nonetheless, you truly brightened up my life when I needed it most, and always made me feel worthy of celebrating my accomplishments, no matter big or small. Thank you for showing me the joys of life and teaching me to celebrate my wins. Mr. Marks and Ms. Newman. You've truly been the greatest support system I could have ever asked for, and I can safely say you are my second mom and dad, as well as two of my best friends. You both always have seen wonderful attributes in me that I disregarded for years. Thank you for never giving up on me. The scene, even though I'm saying goodbye to the therapy chair, I know we'll always have my name on it in your classroom when I visit. Mr. Marks, thank you for always treating me like an adult and putting in the effort to understand me, even when I made the absolute hardest thing ever. Thank you both from the bottom of my heart for always being there for the trio when we're at our lowest of lows. Shake his head. We all share plenty of great memories with you two, and I know the best are truly yet to come. Overall, because of the support system I've had here at Washington over the years, I can safely say attending this high school is the best thing to my life. And finally, to my trio, Natalie and Yara. I love you both more than words can ever express. Without you two, I would not have persevered through the ups and downs of high school, and I can definitely say I found my lifelong besties in you two. Nat, thank you for always making me feel like you value and cherish our friendship. From the very beginning back in 5th grade, I knew you were someone special. Tiara, it feels like just yesterday we were in kindergarten at the pumpkin patch where we come go. From our pop sessions to our sleepovers, there's never a dull moment when I'm with you. Everyone always said that choosing to attend WMCHS would limit the possibility of me having a typical high school experience. Yet, you two have made the past 4 years the greatest time of my life. I'm so grateful that my high school experience had you two in it, and I will cherish all of our wonderful memories for years to come. I'm so beyond proud of you both and cannot wait to see the glorious path you both follow. Your futures are beyond bright. Santa Cruz and Stanislaus are so lucky to have you both. No matter how far apart, you two will always be near and dear to my heart. To the class of 2022, congratulations, graduates. I wish you all the best. As our journey together comes to an end and we take our individual paths, grab a hold of your dreams and make them come true, for you are the key to unlocking your own success. The fireworks begin today. Each diploma is a lighted match. Each one of us is a fuse. Shoot for the stars. We've got this, Panthers.
And now, Superintendent Cheryl Hilbert, would you do me the honor of joining me at the podium? Superintendent Hilbert, I certify that the students sitting before you have met the graduation requirements of the Washington Unified School District.
Thank you, Principal O'Neill. On behalf of the Board of Trustees for the Washington Unified School District and the district administration, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to accept your certification of the class of 2022 of Washington Middle College High School and declare that they are all graduates. Stuff like diplomas and things like that, I have to take this opportunity to recognize, celebrate, acknowledge what I heard was the man, the legend, Mr. Sean O'Neill. Thank you so much for all you have done to support students, families, staff, our board. You have built this program, the heart and soul, going from an old school campus to a new school campus, to getting through lockdown, to always being their cheerleader. I want you to know he's always advocating, saying, come see my kids, they're great, come visit our schools. And that is the kind of passion that we have all heard from the speakers, from the excitement of the students, that the decision to make Sean O'Neill the principal of Washington Middle College was a wonderful decision, and this is why you are going to continue to climb. So congratulations.
Thank you. Back to you. So I'd like to invite Ms. Claudia Canavoteo and Ms. Lindsay Sawyer up for the reading of the diplomas. We get to do something a little bit unique because we are a smaller school and it doesn't take 6 hours to go through all our students. You're going to hear the destination after graduation of each student as they receive their diplomas. So I will turn it over to Ms. Claudia.
Can I have the first row please stand up? You guys want to go ahead and start on this side? So first up we have Natalie Marie Vivica. Austin Ray Bush Estrada. Leonardo Yuran Johans Camacho. Ludwig Arturo Richard Camacho. Kiara Maideni Chile. Andrés Cisneros Cuevas. Jesús Adriano Corcoles. Cal Poly Humboldt. Juan Alberto Cortés Adalco. Allen Hancock College. Olivia Elise Fisher. Attending UC Santa Cruz. Andrew Michael Garcia Jr. Attending Sac State. Christina A. Golovenchkin. Attending Sacramento City College. Iris Yaan Quinn. Attending Sacramento City College. Christina Karatseva. Attending Sac State.
That's Christina!
Lacey Morgan Marlene Koch. Attending UC Davis. Ella Sergevana Labutina. Attending Sacramento State. Luis Angel Leon Lozano. Attending Sac State. Adriana Elizabeth Lopez Pinzon. Attending Sacramento City College. Anthony Xavier Macias. Attending Sacramento State. Lacey May McConnell. Attending Sonoma State. Emily Medrano Domingo. Attending UT Merced. Hayden Miller Meeks. Attending Sacramento City College. Angela Vanessa Melnichuk. Attending Sacramento City College. David J. Melnichuk. Attending UC Davis. Amelia Alexandra Osapenko. Attending Sacramento State. Gabriel Perez Rodriguez. Attending Sacramento City College. Samuel Thomas Platina. Attending Sacramento City College. Ann T. Quinlan. Attending Columbia College, Hollywood. Priscilla Rose Reinaga. Attending Sacramento State. Dulce Valeria. Attending Sacramento City College. Joshua Van Cal Moore. E. Vasquez. Attending UC Davis. Andrew Song. Attending Sacramento City College. And last but not least, Dasha Shanaroba. Attending Haas City Academy.
Okay, you ready? We're getting there. I'm on it. All right. She's gonna hate me for this. Graduates, please rise. Families who want to get your cameras ready. Graduates, please face your families. Graduates, turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the graduates of the class of 2022's Washington College. All right. Thank you all for coming. Do you guys want to go ahead and do a group picture? Let's just, from where you are, back up towards the stage. Face